Well, I'm here in the middle of the city, right in the CBD, right at Flinders Street Station, and the protest is going on just up the road. And I just looked up and there was police at Flinders Street Station. But I wanted to show you this cathedral at the same time. It seems that speaking about this and showing Tartaria while this protest is going on and sort of documenting it at the same time, for some reason feels like fitting, like historical. So there's Flinders Street. How's that for those who haven't seen? I haven't really done a video on Flinders Street yet because every single day there's like 1,000 police there. So they're all there because right up there, the end of that road, is the protest. And look at this. This all was Tartarian. They've just knocked it down during this process. And then up here is the most beautiful Tartarian structure, which I will maybe capture. But first, I just wanted to show you this amazing fucking... can someone take a guess at its history? Do I even need to bother looking anymore? Apart from the fact we know they were essentially built all in a year, when this major gold rush was on, and then bang! Great Depression hit. Oh, hello, does that look like a little mini castle here in Melbourne? No way, because Melbourne is so young. What are we doing with our little mini castles here? Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, so you can see that road's being cut off with the police. But look at this beautiful, historical little... Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Amazing. I've been busting to get in here, and every time I try, we get put into a lockdown. But just so we can get some visual on this, apparently this was built by the first settlers, probably in a card game, probably cost £100, probably ended up... So this is Acme, this is, I don't even know, but there's Flinders Street. Isn't that beautiful? And then all the way down there is Flinders Street. But yeah, I can hear some yelling going on, and some obviously we've got police blockades going on. But then again, we sort of be lingering in the old realm. Completely... Are you guys ready for this? I haven't ever seen this. Are you guys ready? Oh my god. Hello. What is this? I have never properly explored this. Wow. There's one of the helicopters. So this is right smack opposite Flinders Street Station. Oh, so biblical. That's even the wrong word for it now. But look at this. And look at this. Wow. But how's how it contrasts with modern day Melbourne? Oh my god. Look at that archway. I didn't even know this existed. Wow. Oh my god, I just feel like I've stepped back out into... I feel like I stepped out of time. Wow, it's not often that I get this movement in me energetically when I'm doing these videos, because generally speaking, I have vaguely seen most of them at some point in the last 20 years, but I have never seen this. Now, I am literally on the banks of the Yarra in Melbourne CBD, and this gorgeous little structure is just right here. Of course, look at this original ironwork. Look at these gates. Wow. Of course, we can look at that. You can imagine. Wow. And it feels so quiet. I don't even know what this is. Looks like looks like just the road or a hotel or something. Wow. Feels like I'm on some Sherlock Holmes movie set. What do you guys think? Fuck me. So I like making new discoveries on such extraordinary moments in history. Wow, that all looks pretty original. I think this is just the road. Massive gate. Let's have a look. Wow, that's what it opens up to. Wow. What do you guys think of that? Get fucked. You know, I haven't been swearing much today because, you know, it feels like a freaking serious day energetically. It really does. But that is a beautiful building. And it's just sitting here, tucked away. Wow. That's amazing. Gosh almighty. Can you see that one there? So I might do a walk back around. Wow. All right, let's go back through. I'm gonna get run over. It's like a bridge into the old realm on this auspicious day. Let's have a look. And we're told that Melbourne has basically 200 years of history. Crazy. Even these feel like really weathered and really old. So yeah, just coming back out of this. I mean, this looks like it's had a new facade put on it, or it's been blasted. It definitely looks like it's been detected, but it's still got all the original like basic structures. Look at that. Melbourne City, everyone. Melbourne City. You know, this would have had, it was going to get busted in Australia, wasn't it? Because they've told us our history is so young, that we literally weren't here till 200 years ago, which means that everything that's built has to make sense here in Australia. You can get away with it in Europe, but here in Australia it has to make sense. Like this has to, like with just the sheer ability to build these buildings at this scope and scale out of these materials has to make sense. And when you really start to like debunk it and look at the materials and the skill and the sheer weight and mass of everything and height and elegance, it just doesn't fit in history. It just doesn't fucking fit. So Australia is, so they really had to pull one on the Australians, like as in Australia had to be really fucked with for us to come in here and really believe it for so long. Basically, we've been prisoner to this program for 200 years. And we're finally breaking out of it. And now once you sort of break out of it, it's so easy to see. Like it's completely and utterly impossible to ignore and absolutely impossible and absurd for them to debate and debunk. It's absurd. They can't do it. You can't tell me we built that 200 years ago with nothing and no resources and then 200 years later we're capable of that. Fuck off.